Do you think nowadays it's better to meet people online or in real life?
I think nowadays it's probably easier to meet people online. I've got a lot of friends who've met their partners online, and I think it's a really good way to meet people because you can talk about your interests before you even meet.
If you have a partner, how did you meet them?
So I met my husband when we were at school, but then we kind of went our separate ways and didn't see each other for many, many years, and he got back in contact with me on Facebook. So a little bit face-to-face, a little bit online.
What was the last historical film you saw? How accurate did you think it was? Do you think you learned anything about the people and the period from the film?
Well, it wasn't a film, but I did watch the TV drama Victoria about Queen Victoria. And I don't think it was entirely accurate because she had about 8 children and didn't seem to age at all. And also, there was a storyline about a duke and his wife who had an affair with a butler. And I did actually Google that to see if it was a true story, but the Duchess didn't actually exist. So I think they obviously just write things in to keep people's interest and make it a bit more exciting. But I did actually learn a lot. I think the Victorian era is the one that we hear about a lot because so much, like the train line was developed around then. But I didn't actually know that much about her and her relationship with her husband and her family. So I think I learned a lot about that.
Do you prefer fiction or non-fiction?
I really enjoy both of them, actually. I read a lot of fiction and I read quite a lot of non-fiction as well, depending on what mood I'm in.
What kind of books do you like reading?
Well, fiction, I really enjoy fantasy and science fiction books especially, and in non-fiction, historical books about pretty much any country, any period really.
What are you reading at the moment?
I'm reading a fantasy novel by a guy called Adrian Tchaikovsky, who I've read a lot of his novels and they're fantastic.
Can you think of a sound you really love and one you hate, and explain why?
A sound I love is autumn leaves because I love the crunch and the fact it immediately makes me think of autumn, which is my favourite season. Sound I hate is like someone tapping a pen because I find that it's always done when you want to focus and concentrate and it can be quite irritating.